Hey, what's up everyone, it's Decoy here again, and one of the Search and Destroy games as promised. Okay, so this is a game on Bakara. I believe the total result is 16-3. You'll see a break in the middle of the video, that's where host migration was, and it came in two separate videos. What do you want me to do? So as you see here, when I'm on defence I like to open up going to A. I don't really like going to B because all you get snipers and people with Type 95. So I see that guy there. I also, just out the corner of my eye, spotted a guy at the top of the stairs. He just hasn't changing his gun as he comes around the corner. So now I'm pretty much unaware of whether there's anyone else up there. I didn't hear him plant any equipment, so I come up here with pretty much no regard. Check that little corner just in there to the left, you guys know it. Then I come out here, no real regard, I know there's one left, and I heard him firing, so that was that really. Here's some more bad accuracy. I don't leave my targets, and that's because the only real first-person shooters I've ever played have been Halo and Call of Duty, and they both work on hit scan. If I was a Battlefield player, I'd leave my shots a bit more, and yeah, that'd probably work out better for me. I don't know. You see I twitch a lot. That's because Search and Destroy is quite slow-moving, but you know, as I was saying in my previous video, when you sort of fire your first shot, you pretty much got to go clutch from that moment on. It's like playing chess, and you bring your queen out. When you bring your queen out, all eyes are on that queen, you know. So if you fire a loud gun in search, equate it to that. Everyone's going to be looking for you. All the possible places you could have gone, all the little spots you could be hiding as soon as you fire your first shot. So right now I'm in a bit of a shit state, but it's not too bad because I see Jay's up there. Then Jay dies. Now I know the guy's on the other side of that wall, but he could come at any angle. Now the main problems you have with this bakara A side here when you work in this building is your legs and side are going to be showing before you can see the person. That construction building has a lot of lower body cover, whereas this building that I'm in here is all higher body cover, so basically they see me before I see them. That's a bit shit really, and yeah, I wish I'd sped this bit up to be honest, because it's a bit of a waste of time. I'm just being stupid here really. What I should have done is I should have backed off, gone to the helicopter, head glitched, or worked my round around to the left, like right the way just the left of there, and worked the spot over there. Instead I got sent on quite disgustingly here. A bit disappointed in that there, but it's power quick draw really. If you'd have been using anything else, probably would have nailed him, but you know, whatever. That's one of 3 deaths. Can't tell you when the other ones were. Here right now you see. Okay, in search. You will get a care package to defeat. These guys are lucky they moved eventually, but I hate to see AFK players. It's like nothing. Well, there is one thing more soul destroying than an AFK player, and that's having a really bad sniper on your team. But didn't really get that problem too much here. I believe this is a bit of a slow round. You see me laying just here. I believe on a previous game I played, I had a guy who rushed the spawn every single time, and he actually caught me as I ran left, like 2 rounds straight. So what I started doing now is, after that I know they're expecting me to the A side, I tend to just chill there for a second. Here's the host migration. Lovely. Always, if you've got time in Search and Destroy, go for the headshot. If you find someone who doesn't see you, you know, you sneak up behind them, you find them in a corner, line out that headshot, man. That is literally double the points. Plus I think you get an extra 100 points. It's actually 1,100 points for a headshot, which is quite a bit better than the standard 500. I mean, you know, if you want to level up fast, you got to think fast in these situations. The spot you just saw me in there is actually a pretty decent spot if you jump on top of that helicopter. A, no one looks there because everyone always looks at the gun of the helicopter, and secondly, the smoke on top of the helicopter makes you very, very hard to see, especially if you have Assassin on. Assassin Pro, very rife in Search. Most people don't usually bother too much with blind eye, but Assassin they all seem to use pretty much. You don't see very much quick draw. Or wow, really? Look how much round that corner I was almost. We lost that fight, but it's not over. I don't know. Half time. See, that bow's got nice. Search and destroy. It's a bit frustrating. Well, on the positive side, I've only got 1 more death to take now. It's a pretty decent score. I mean, like 16 kills is pretty good. And yeah, I mean, yeah, Search and Destroy is a bit hit and miss. Like sometimes it'll be really fast, like really clutch gameplay. Other times it'll be a bit slow like this. This is obviously a bit slower than the last gameplay I gave you. I'm playing with people I know, but what you'll find is on a big map like this, people die really fast to snipers and Type 95s and ACRs and all the guns that are really good at range, like right at the beginning of the round. So it's pretty much that's a good line of sight there, wasn't it? You see how I run that way? It's because a lot of people tend to run the inside rather than the outside. Again, they're scared of snipers. So I always run that side so I can see them coming at the car, so that if need be I throw a grenade at the car and run away. You see there, I got shot in the back. Now that to me in the game was like my instant reaction. I threw down my my IMS, ducked into cover, stuck to the building and run all the way around. Now I know this guy knows roughly where I'm going, so I'm just waiting for him. That seemed like the obvious place. He was expecting me to be upstairs. I counter-fought him, waited just there. Now the other guy, I don't know why he came in. That was a bit laggy. Isn't laggy in the final video. And now I'm just pretty much waiting. Now I'm expecting the guy to be coming from A, in all honesty. I figured the B side would be pretty cleared out, so I'm sitting here. Now this is a solid head glitch. I mean, like, A, no one ever expects anyone to be standing right there. That's just a completely random spot. But it's a stunning spot, it really is. Like, they wouldn't see me coming.
Good job.
And there, I believe I heard him. Shot a teammate. I don't entirely know. When I'm commentating these videos, I'm playing with no sound, which is kind of hard to explain what I'm doing in search and having with sound, because sound is like a good 40% of search and destroy. In all honesty, I just read on Twitter, Wings of Redemption saying that headsets are a waste of time. Nobody sound whores anymore. Sound whoring's a dead art, something like that. I responded to him saying, he clearly doesn't play search and destroy, because in all honesty, like, you know, I hear a claymore being placed, I hear someone reloading, I hear someone switching guns. You hear a lot in search because there's barely anything going on. I mean, like, you've got 12 people moving about a map, very tactically, and those that don't move around tactically really do get shit on. I believe I see this last guy here. I don't waste my pred on him.
Good job. Get ready for the next battle.
This guy actually hung around and sent me some hate messages after this game. We played for a few more games and I had to go to work, but he camped spawn like a chode for like 3 or 4 games. And then in the previous round, when I jumped in that corner to run away from him, sent me a message calling me a corner camper. And then for the next 2 games, we all got to die and watch him spawn camp like a fucking dick. I hate spawn campers like so much. There's I believe. What round are we on here? Ooh, is this the last one? I don't think this is the last one. I think there's one more round after this, but I can't be entirely sure. What you'll see towards the end of this gameplay, actually this could be the last round. I'm not entirely sure. I think this is the last round. So what we'll see here is I'm working my way around very casually, trying to work out whether there's anyone guarding this bomb, because a lot of the times people won't notice that they've killed the bomb carrier, but if you're playing like decent players, they check pretty much everybody as they kill it to see whether they've got the bomb, because as soon as you know where the bomb is, you no longer got massive damage. There's a guy defending it, and I got away with that. So I see the last guy over there, and I take on a stupid battle, and the reason behind that is, honestly, I'm sitting at 16 kills. What I really wanted to do was just get every single kill I possibly could, and I sped this up a little bit, but I left it in. Like, we win, obviously, this game over right here, but this random guy, he's a pinnacle of all search and destroy games, right? The last guy left is always a complete and utter fucking retard. He's running around, he doesn't have fucking ninja on, he doesn't have assassin on, he doesn't have blind eye on. Right, he's in the last round of the game. If you're in the last round of the game, you use blind eye and you use assassin, because any air support the enemy have, they will use. So you see there, he runs all the way around the wrong way of the map. He plants the bomb at the wrong bomb site. He was already next to a bomb site when he picked it up. And he's about to also display just how clutch his accuracy is. If you notice there, he's got a bouncing Betty, which he never planted either. He will in just a second, but it'll be far too late. So the guy jiggles the bomb, but he doesn't hear it. Because he's, honestly, like, you say Soundhorn's dead? It's honestly not. But yeah. So this guy's camping his corner, he's trying to see the enemy, misses a whole magazine of G36, panic throws a bouncing Betty, but it's too late. And here we see just a scrub in search and destroy. I'm sorry, but anyone who crutches themselves on the Type 95, especially enough to have it gold when the game's this early. I mean, like, if you've maxed out in prestige, fair enough, but that guy was level 74 first prestige. He has been using nothing but that, like 95. It's just cheap. Anyway, 16 and 3. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll get another one out pretty soon.